Misbehavior. The actions of people. Organizational behavior. The study of actions of people at work. Employee productivity. A performance measure of both work efficiency and effectiveness. Absenteeism. The failure to show up for work. Turnover. Voluntary and involuntary permanent withdrawal from an organization. Organizational citizenship behavior. Discretionary behavior that's not part of an employee's formal job requirements, but that promotes the effective functioning of the organization. Workplace misbehavior. Any intentional employee behavior that is potentially harmful to the organization or individuals within the organization. Attitudes. Evaluative statements either favorable or unfavorable concerning objects, people, or events. Cognitive component. The part of an attitude made up of the beliefs, opinions, knowledge, and information held by a person. Affective component. The part of an attitude that's the emotional or feeling part. Behavioral component. The part of an attitude that refers to an intention to behave in a certain way towards someone or something. Job satisfaction. An employee's general attitude toward his or her job. Job involvement. The degree to which an employee identifies with his or her job, actively participates in it, and considers his or her job performance important for self-worth. Organizational commitment. An employee's orientation toward the organization in terms of his or her loyalty to, identification with, and involvement in the organization. Employee engagement. When employees are connected, satisfied with, and enthusiastic about their jobs. Cognitive dissonance. Any incompatibility or inconstancy between attitudes or between behavior and attitudes. Personality. A unique combination of emotional thought and behavioral patterns that affect how a person reacts to situations and interacts with others. Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. A personality assessment that uses 4 dimensions of personality to identify different personality types. Big 5 model. A personality trait model that examines 5 traits: extraversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness to experience. Emotional intelligence. The ability to notice and to manage emotional cues and information. Locus of Control. The degree to which people believe they control their own fate. Machiavellianism. A measure of the degree to which people are pragmatic, maintain emotional distance, and believe that ends justify means. Self-esteem. An individual's degree of like or dislike for himself or herself. Self-monitoring. A personality trait that measures the ability to adjust behavior to external situational factors. Perception. A process by which we give meaning to our environment by organizing and interpreting sensory impressions. Attribution Theory. A theory used to explain how we judge people differently based on what meaning we attribute to a given behavior. Fundamental attribution error. The tendency to underestimate the influence of external factors and overestimate the influence of internal factors when making judgments about the behavior of others. Self-serving bias. The tendency for individuals to attribute their successes to internal factors while putting the blame for failures on external factors. Selective perception. The tendency for people to only absorb parts of what they observe, which allows us to speed read others. Assumed similarity. An observer's perception of others influenced more by the observer's own characteristics than by those of the person observed. Stereotyping. When we judge someone on the basis of our perception of a group to which that person belongs. Halo effect. When we form a general impression of a person on the basis of a single characteristic. Learning. A relatively permanent change in behavior that occurs as a result of experience. A theory of learning that says social learning theory. A theory of learning that says people can learn through observation and direct experience. Shaping behavior. The process of guiding learning in graduated steps using reinforcement or lack of reinforcement.